If you have not watched problems 8 through 10, please do so now before you watch these. That will make a lot more sense. All of these we're not actually expecting you to calculate the standard deviation. We want to talk about the why. How can you look at these? So here, I hope that you can look at those and recognize that the mean is 6. And there is no deviation. So therefore, the standard deviation is 0. Now, for this one here, my x bar, my average, is 6. And I'm 3 away, 3 away, 3 away, 3 away. So remember, standard deviation is what is the average distance away from the mean? Well, they're all identical. So the average better be the same thing as what they are all. K, x bar, or average, is 15. And I'm 5 away and 5 away. So I'm 5 away. So again, if they all have exactly the same standard deviation, it's going to be 5. And then our last one here, our x bar, or our average, is 5. Now, we're 3 away, 0 away, 0 away, 0 away, 0 away, and 3 away. So we're not a standard deviation of 3. We're definitely less than 3 because we're supposed to be kind of averaging out our zeros and our 3. And if you do all of the calculations, which essentially is 3 squared plus 3 squared divided by 6, because there are 6 terms here, I end up getting the square root of 3 as my answer. So sure enough, that would be the answer for J. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can figure out about these problems here. So the first thing that I need to do is figure out the range. So my smallest and my largest, so that would be my range, finding out the difference between them. The average, I need to add them all up and then divide by 15. And now we need to look at our standard deviation. So I'm going to start it, and we're saying how far everything is from the 11. So we're 2 away, 1 away, 3 away, 4 away, 1 away, 2 away, 3 away, 1 away, 3 away, 1 away, 1 away, 1 away, 3 away, 4 away, and 2 away. So those are all my numbers of how far away I am. A little bit more legible. So those are all my numbers. And so now it's multiple choice. Clearly it's not negative. None of them are negative. The whole point is to make them not negative. Secondly, all of the numbers are more than 1, so that's out. All of the numbers are less than 5, so that's out. So without actually finishing the calculations and just using a little bit of the start of the calculation and then my multiple choice, I can figure out the answers. So what does this mean? This means that this is what the butcher made, but he can only sell them to the steak if it's within 1 standard deviation of the mean weight. So the mean weight is 11. So 1 standard deviation away is plus 2.4, and then the other one is minus 2.4. So plus 2.4 is 13.4. So that is the maximum that we can have. And then the minimum that we can have is 8.6. So we are going to get rid of 8, 15, 8, 8, 15, 14. 14 is out too. So these are the only steaks that could actually be sold. Now, what is the smallest size we'll accept is the 9 of these guys. In general, this is the size that we are looking for. All right, last one, number 19. So we need to figure out what the standard deviation is. So the first thing that we need to do is to figure out the average. And so for the average, I'm going to add them all up and divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll take a moment and do that. So you should get 56 as your average. Now we need to figure out the standard deviation. So for the standard deviation, that means I need to know the distance away. So we are 8 away, 24 away, 32 away, 24 away, 16 away, 32 away, and 40 away. So those are all of how far away I am. And I need to square them and add them and divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when I'm done dividing, I am going to square root. So we end up getting that the standard deviation is 27. So what does that mean? That means that if my average is 56, I am going to get rid of anything that is greater than the addition of them, and I'm going to get rid of anything that is smaller than the subtraction of them. So I get that 56 plus 27 is 83, and I get that 56 minus 27 is 29. So that means that I am eliminating anything that's bigger than 83, which is that, and anything that is less than 29, which is that. So the scores that will be dropped are the 24s and the 96. So that's how you would use standard deviation.